For a place that killed so many people, Treblinka did not have many staff members. Treblinka was managed by 20 to 25 SS overseers who were from Germany or from territory occupied by Germany, such as Austria or the Sudentenland. There were also some 80 to 120 men from the Soviet Union. These were former Red Army prisoners who had volunteered to serve in German formations in order to get out of the prisoner of war camps, where death by starvation was the only likely course. As they had been trained at the camp at Trawniki, they were known as Trawniki men. Of all these Trawniki men, one stood out in particular. He was called Ivan the Terrible, in Russian, Iwan Grozny, named after the 16th century Tsar. The surname of Ivan was Marchenko. This Ivan was noted for the way he tortured the victims. Other guards said that he carried a sword, perhaps it was just a long knife, and he used it to cut off the ears of prisoners or the breasts of women who showed reluctance to enter the gas chamber. He was one of those that forced the prisoners into the chambers and encouraged the final prisoners to get in quickly using extreme violence towards them. After World War II, a number of former Trawniki men were discovered and put on trial in the Soviet Union. After the collapse of that country, a lot of evidence became available for researchers. Some of this referred to Ivan Marchenko. Marchenko's German war file exists. According to Personalbogen 4476 issued on the 1st November 1941 at Trawniki, Iwan Marchenko was born on the 3rd of March 1911 in Dnipropetrovsk Oblast in the Soviet Union to Ivan and Aksenia Marchenko. Marchenko must have looked younger than his age. Most of the guards put him in his mid-20s during his time in Treblinka, when he was in fact over 30. His personnel file described him as 180 centimeters tall with an oval face, black hair, grey eyes and a scar on his neck. The scar was also mentioned by one guard who later remembered him. Many of them also added that Marchenko was heavy set. Marchenko was married with 3 children when he was conscripted into the Red Army as an infantryman on the 27th of May 1941, an unfortunate case of bad timing as Nazi Germany invaded the Soviet Union less than 1 month later. He was captured by the Germans on the 10th of July 1941 and sent, according to the statement of a guard who appeared to know him personally, to a prisoner of war camp in Chełm, Poland. Now, if you'd like to know more about Iwan Marchenko and the case of John Demjanjuk, then you might want to see the below video as well as subscribe to my channel where I have got a lot of information on Treblinka.